Reformed Theological Seminary in Jackson has an extraordinary number of ministerial training opportunities available to its students. I don't know another seminary with as many churches close by where students can serve as interns, can get preaching opportunities, can be supply pastors, can participate in a whole variety of the ministries of the church. And so it makes the educational opportunity an enhanced opportunity.
Guys who come from all over the country, all over the world, seem to come here and be welcomed by churches and have a spot where they can work on their ministry gifts, not just in a classroom, but in the context of the local church.
There are a lot of places for you to go and a lot of different avenues of ministry for you to pursue. So kind of no matter what area you feel called to, that God has called you to serve, there really is somewhere for you to test that out.
And one of the things that my pastors and my mentors always told me is that if you're going to go to seminary, you need to be serving. You need to find someone to sit under and pursue and say, hey, disciple me, teach me how to be a pastor, teach me how to grow.
And increasingly, these churches are taking their responsibilities to their interns seriously, so that it's not simply, I've got a job doing X, but it's a true internship process where you're exposed to the life of the church and shepherded by the ministerial staff.
Here in the Jackson area and throughout Mississippi, there are congregations that ask us to supply preachers, and this gives to our students an invaluable experience.
If you want to learn to preach, the best way to learn is to do it. We have 100 churches in a 2.5-hour radius to send our students to go and preach. So our students have the opportunity to take what they're learning in the classroom and apply it in ministry.
Many students leave seminary having preached only a handful of times. That's not the case here at RTS. Qualified men are able to preach, some of them multiple times every month.
I have had the opportunity to preach 85 times, which is incredible, and that's been in over 20 churches. I've preached to 4 people. I've had the opportunity to preach to a couple hundred people.
They're learning the process of preparing a sermon, delivering a sermon, and seeing how that sermon impacts the lives of the people to whom they're preaching.
I get to take what I'm learning in the classroom and put it at work with real people and real conversations and real ministry circumstances, where I'm not just learning about systematic theology, but I actually get to teach a Sunday school class through what I'm learning in the classroom.
The internship has afforded me the opportunity to say, man, God is a God about redemption, and God gives His revelation to redeem man. How can I take these things that I'm learning and minister to people and watch redemption take place in people's lives?
The big reason I came here was because I could get a seminary education, but I could also work that out on a regular basis, teaching, preaching, doing one-on-ones, and I just thought, I'm not going to find anything better than that.